Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janaya, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to be more disciplined. Some ways that I stay disciplined and just like a little insight on how I'm so disciplined and basically how you guys can too. So we're going to get straight into the video, okay? First things first, I need you to understand something when it comes to discipline, okay? A lot of the times the reason why people find it so hard to be disciplined and have motivation or do the things that they want to do or take the steps or take the leaps or any of that is because they're just telling themselves that they cannot. That's literally what it is. You are, instead of aligning with your dream self and becoming the version of you that you want to be, you are still putting it above you and thinking you cannot reach that individual. That's the key problem, okay? And for that, it's like you guys have to understand something, right? You are never going to get something if you don't put the work in, right? For instance, for me, I know for a fact that I will never hit 50,000 subscribers on here if I'm not actively posting. Even if I don't have 50,000 subscribers right now, I have 80 something subscribers. Even if I don't see that, it doesn't matter. I'm still aligning with that version of me who has 50,000 subscribers. That's literally what you have to start doing, right? You got to look at it as like this, right? Look at it as like your dream self, right? And you have to literally start thinking about every decision you do, okay? Think about like what decisions will lead you to your dream self, or will lead you to align with your dream self, or will lead you away from your dream self, okay? You obviously want to do more things that are going to align you with your dream self, okay? When it comes to like discipline, like you have to either, in my opinion, go through something to force you to have it, or you have to look at it and just like, okay, like I don't want that to happen, okay? I'm going to give some examples, right? For instance, for me, a lot of people always ask me like, Janaya, how do you stay so strict when it comes to your diet? Like, how are you so fixated on just, how have you gone so long with this and that and doing this and this and that? And I'm going to give you guys an answer, right? A couple years ago, like, I had so many things going on with me health-wise. Like, I was constantly getting like staph infections, like just like bacteria infections, yeast infect, like all the things. I'm not afraid to say it, and it is it is what it is. I'm pretty sure everybody is dealing with it if they have a messed up diet. But I was just dealing with a lot of things. Like, I always had like severe asthma, severe allergies, like all these things, y'all. And I was just eating a lot of BS. Even at the time, I would say, even when I started just being vegan, I would say too, I was still eating a lot of processed vegan foods and just gluten and a lot of sugar, and it just causes all this inflammation in my body. And I just look back at how miserable I was whenever I was like that. Like, when I was sick, like, I literally felt hopeless. I would cry. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, And so me looking back at how I was, and, in that time, the reason why I am so disciplined when it comes to foods, because I never want to be like that person ever again. I don't ever want to be like who I was in the past. I don't ever want to feel like I don't control my health, or that I can't like be healthy, or like just any of that sorts. And I'm just here to tell you guys that, like, if you're sick and you're struggling with like a lot of things, I'm telling y'all, you need to start eating whole foods. You need to cut out the junk food. You need to cut out the alcohol, the cigarette, like all of those things, okay? And how you can do this is, say, let's just, for instance, like, you're not sick. You think about it as like you will eventually get sick, because to be honest, you will if you don't switch up your diet. So that can help you start being more disciplined, okay? And I know it doesn't help with a lot of things that people are pushing and saying that this is healthy or telling you guys to do, but it's just like, you guys know what's right for you and what's wrong for you. You know what I mean? You know what's good and bad. So go with your intuition and start being more disciplined when it comes to especially like your health, okay? I feel like people too be like, well, how can I have like motivation to go to the gym? You got to think it is like, is your dream self in the gym? Is that the person that has everything that you want, are they in a gym? And if the answer is yes, then how the hell do you expect to become that dream person if you are not even acting like that dream person that's in the gym? Think like that. Like, I'm telling y'all, and when you start having that mentality, is like, okay, like, I have to really start aligning with the person that I really want to be. You know, you force yourself to literally start moving like the person you want to be. Like, you start forcing yourself to have more discipline and all these things, right? I feel like people too be asking me like, Janiyah, like, how do you be so disciplined whenever it comes to, like, you know, your dating life, or like, you know, not sleeping around or this and that? And it's just like, y'all, like, I've gotten my heart broken. I've gotten played, you know, and I just think back to those times. I never want to be like that again. I never want to feel like that again. I never want to feel low by myself or make me feel less than. So those situations have helped me to have standards and boundaries, and know what I want in an individual, know what I don't want in an individual, what I don't tolerate. Like, I'm not gonna lie, those situations actually made me get a backbone when it comes to dating, because like anyone that comes in my life, they're not going to be playing in my face. They're just not. Like, I'm just going to say that. And how you can be like that is, think about it. You don't want to get heartbroken, right? You don't want to get heartbroken. Or just think about, like, again, if you got heartbroken, you should be, that should be more of a reason for you to be disciplined. You know, like, I feel like a lot of people, you know, just, you know, because they be hurt and, you know, unhealed, and, you know, once they get their heart broken, they just hop off the porch and go, you know, do whatever. And they realize that that didn't make them feel better either. So that also might help you, you know, or force you to, you know, become more disciplined when you realize that, you know, sleeping around or hookup culture or any of those things, like, doing that after a heartbreak won't get you nowhere or make you happier or anything. So I feel like some people do have to kind of go through that too as well, to start being more disciplined. But it's just like, y'all, think about it as like this: you don't want your heart to get broken, you don't want to get played with, so you start setting standards and boundaries and morals and values for yourself and for other people that are around you. Okay, and if people don't like it, oh well, they weren't meant to be in your life then. Oh well, let them go. Better will come. Better will come. You gotta really want it. Like, you gotta really want to become that dream version of you. You really have to activate that energy, you know? And I hope everyone who sees this, who come across this, are able to activate that energy, okay? Because it is an amazing feeling. Like, even if you don't see progress, you know, right now, like, things take time, that is okay. As long as you are actively working towards things, then just know you will have a good outcome of that thing. You will get benefit. You will get rewarded. Okay, so keep going, be more disciplined, and start working towards your goals and everything. Okay, I really do hope this helps someone, or just people, or anything. I'm going to wrap this video up. I sort of just like okay. But thank you to anyone who has watched this. Have a lovely day, and, you know, go start healing, go meditate, go drink water, go to the gym, go do all those things, read a book, do all those things. Okay. But yeah, thank you, and bye.